Hello, y'all. Hello. Listen, I had to come tell y'all, give y'all update what's going on with this landlord stuff, honey. Because let me tell you something. It is some stuff going on with this thing here. You hear me? Lord, I got to tell y'all, if y'all did not see my last couple of videos, it's a few videos back. But it should be, I just go back and watch the video. Because if I could just, I'm going to give you a little short, brief paragraph of what I'm talking about. Okay, so I moved out of the apartment complex. The landlord, I called landlord and she told me she gave my deposit back, and um, it had been a year ago that she said they gave me the deposit back. So um, she said she sent to my PO box. I never received it. So I went into the office and she told me that she gave me. I asked for the check number. So she gave me the check number that she said, but she couldn't give me the tracking number. She can give me that, but she couldn't give me that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you know me, I'm wondering why you can't give me both. If you can put up the check number, why you can't give me the tracking number? But anyway, so she told me. So I ended up calling the police. She told me that I need to contact her, but she'll call me back the next day. So, but I did let her know I was gonna call the police. Because for one, let me tell y'all this much too. The check was sent out November 16th, 2022. The check was cashed June 27th, 2023. Okay, so I got all that or whatever. So she never did contact me back. I contact the person that's over her. I call corporate. I contact the person that's over her. She only email me back one time and told me that the check has been cashed. Like I didn't already know that, and the check had been cashed, and the lady that got the landlord, the managing office lease lady, she will contact me back in 2 days. Keep in mind it take a few days. I gave him a few days. I actually gave quite a bit of days. But anyway, so when I did email the landlord, the housing the leasing manager, Lord, why I want to call lady landlord, the leasing manager back, she said, well, she is a landlord too, so honey, just don't mind me. But anyway, so she said that, I mean, she never responded back. She never responded back to me ever. And the other lady didn't respond back no more. So I called corporate again and got the one over her. She never responded back. None of them never responded back, right? So that prompted me to call the police, because now I'm telling the police this sounds like a fraud thing to me. I said, now they're not responding. I say, I need to make a police report. I want a paper trail. So then he tells me, so he told me, he said, okay, it was on a Saturday, so this is Saturday gone. So he said that we know the office closed on Saturday. So he said that Monday he come in that Monday, but he told me to call. No, he come in that Tuesday. He come in Tuesday, so he couldn't make it there until Wednesday. No, he told me. Let me get it right, y'all. He told me to email him Tuesday because he don't come in until Wednesday. So he wasn't gonna be able to get out there the Wednesday, but he wanted to make sure he was the one to go back out there because he been on the case. Because like I said, I called the police when I was at least in the office before all of this. After that same day when I was in there talking to her, she gave me a copy. I did call the police. So I wanted a police report. So he told me he wanted to wait on me, wanted to do the police report until after we hear from her, and she never responded back. So that prompted me to call him back that Saturday, this is a week prior, 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, and then I called him Saturday gone. But anyway, so he told me he would go in and talk to her or whatever and touch bases with her. So he told me that what she said, contact Blase Squaze, the same person I told you I contacted her manager over her. So I say, he said that's probably who he told. I said I said, because I told him when I talked to him on that Saturday that I had already told him that I had already. Oh no, I told him that Saturday. So I told him, I said I already talked to her, and she won't respond back either. So he said, okay. He said, just sound like it might be inside thing. But as he went to talking, I mean, so then, like I said, he went in and talked to her. I'm trying to get together, y'all. I'm trying to remember. So he said, oh yeah, that when he went in that Wednesday and talked to her, and that's what she told him on that Wednesday. So when he went in that Wednesday, he talked to her. He said she told him that she was trying to get in contact with the lady herself. She kept emailing her, and she never would respond back to her. She never responded back. So, mind you, she telling him that she never responded back, right? So so then he tells me that I need to go to the county where she signed that, because that's who problem is. Like basically that's who problem it is. Me, well, how is it their problem when we don't even know if it went there? They're not giving us the tracking number. So you can't say it's their problem. You can't say it happened in their jurisdiction. That's what you cannot say. because I never had proof that it happened there. I never had proof that she signed it there. We don't have nothing stating that she signed it there. No track record. That's the only way they could. I mean, no track record, no tracking number, nothing. So that's the only way the post office can find this letter is through a tracking number. Like they can find it too. If a check come through, they can find them. If somebody have a tracking number. So anyway, so he trying to tell me, well, that's what she said, and that's what. No. I'm not going there, and I don't feel comfortable going to make a police report from my city where they say they signed that because it was not. We don't have proof that it was signed there because in my mind she did it. Nobody can tell me that they ain't had nothing to do with it. It's not an inside thing in my mind. So then when I send it, so he tells me, he gets attitude, and then he kind of was getting slick with basically what you got to do or whatever. I say, well, that's not what happened or whatever. I said, but anyway, okay. So I said, let me diffuse the situation real quick. Let me go ahead. I said, okay, well then thank you so much for your helpfulness. I really appreciate you helping me. You take care, you know what I'm saying? You be blessed or whatever. So then he tells me, okay, you too, you take care, or whatever. No, you have a nice day or whatever. How would it go, honey? Because he didn't say no, take care. But anyway, so then I hung up. I called his supervisor. Y'all know I like to go higher then. Because there's always somebody higher then. So, and first God. But anyway, so then I contacted him, the sergeant. I called the police department back, explained my situation. Then she told me she was gonna have the sergeant call me back. So the sergeant called me back. I explained to him what he told him. The officer told the sergeant that she said she mailed it. Somehow or another, like it was still, like she mailed that. She said that I say I received it, whatever. Somehow or another that he was just listening to what he was saying about it being over there. I said, well, no, it was not. I said, she didn't tell me she mailed it there. No, she told me that Texas. That's where the head people at, the corporate. Texas sent it to me. Texas ain't sent it to me. She told me that Texas sent it back to her when she was put in for it. They sent it back to her for her to mail it out. She says she mailed it to my P.O. box. Okay, but nobody never seen it. But she said Texas is the one that mailed it up. So therefore the officer trying to say because Texas supposed to have mailed it to me, that's why I supposed to have that's why I need to contact them because Texas. I said no sir, she sent it out. She said she sent it out. So then he says then the captain just listened to everything I'm telling him about how all the gaps and how they moving and all that. He was like, yeah. He said oh really, like that's this interesting to me. Like I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So he know it sound fishy too. All of it sound fishy. So after he takes, I'm trying to talk fast, y'all, because I don't want this to be a long video. So I'm trying to think and talk fast at the same time. So anyway, so after he talked to me, he told me he's gonna hang up, call me back, and call the officer back. So the officer called me back and said that he was gonna go ahead and take it. The officer did, after he talked to me, called back. He said, okay, where you at? So I can go ahead and make this police report. I said, well, I'm not in the counter right now. So he says, okay, and then we agreed to meet today or whatever, right? So y'all, today my neighbor called me. She called me and she was telling me that she had a letter, FedEx letter. She had a FedEx letter for me at my old address, not my P.O. box, my address. So me, I'm already knowing, when she said envelope, I'm already knowing that I'm thinking it's the checking envelope, but I don't know, right? So I'm like, it's probably a check. I said, but maybe it's a tracking number. I'm not sure. So when I get down there, I had to drive all the way over there. She kept saying, you want me to open it? No, but anyway, so she said she's seen it. This is what happened. How my neighbor ended up with this right here. Not the person that's in the apartment now. The neighbor. Me and my neighbors was cool on both sides of me, right? So the person that's staying in my apartment, she cool with her too now. So she said that she seen the letter on the right in front of her door, and she was like, well, I get the letter and keep it and give it to whatever. But when she picked it up, she noticed my name was on it. So she went to the office because she forgot my number. She thought the other number was off. I got two numbers. I told her that number good too because that's my number, right? So she went up there. The man didn't really want to give her a number. The leasing office manager was not in there. So he eventually, thank God, he gave her a number, gave her a number, whatever. So she ended up calling me. She told me she had it. So she kept saying, you want me to open it for you? I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Don't open it because she real nosy now. She very, very nosy. Y'all know how to open people. I'm just saying. No shade. I'm just saying. Now you know how it go. So anyway, so I went down. I opened it. I opened up the thing. Tear it open. And I'm just gonna show y'all this. Just show you this. But this the what you call it, or the check. This check. This is the check itself, right? So, and the reason why I still got the check and the stub is separate is because I go to the bank. Y'all get a little juicy now. I know it's a little long, but I'm just saying, stick with me. So it gets a little juicy. Now, so I go to the bank, get ready to cash the check. I said, well, let me go ahead and cash because, honey, I don't know what they might pull next. So when I get to the bank, the lady tells me that the check says, I said, she said, where you want to put it? I said, just put it in my account. So she says, okay, I can go ahead and do that, but I can't do it now because the check is dated for February the 10th, February 10th. Let me make sure. Yeah, February 10th, 2024. Remind you, today is February 11th.
I meant to say today is January the 11th.
The check is dated. It's post dated for the 10th of February. So my thing is, y'all, two things that is kind of suspicious. I want y'all opinion on this right here, okay? For one, why would you date it that far? A whole month away, okay? And well, first, I'm gonna say, hey, she sent to the address that she know I don't stay at no more. My address is the P.O. box. Why would you send it to that address? You don't know I talk to nobody over there. I don't come out there. You don't know I talk to my neighbors. You don't know that we had a relationship. You don't know that. We was very cool. They two older ladies. Y'all know how old neighbors is. So I'll talk to both my neighbors. So but anyway, in the day, you don't know that. You know this person that moved there don't know me. You know I don't even stay there. I'm not even from there. So at the end of the day, why did you send it to that address? Why was this letter sent to that address? Because you in expectations, in my opinion, that in her expectations, she didn't expect for me to get it. She never did email and say she sent it. She didn't tell the officer she was going to send it because he didn't mention that. She did none of that. And then on top of that, you dated it for a whole month away. What was her point? What y'all think? What's y'all opinion on that? All this is crazy to me. This is real crazy. But anyway, what's y'all opinion? For one, she didn't think I was going to ever call and ask about my money. My $227 that I can't cash anyway for a whole month now. But yeah, I got my letter. So yeah, y'all give me y'all opinion on that, honey. And I'll be waiting. Drop it down in the comments. I ain't mean to keep y'all so long, honey, but I had to tell you that. Now the whole story. Well, that basically is the whole story. I don't know how good I did. I tried to breeze through it real quick, but hopefully you got the concepts and understood what's really going on. Now I'm gonna see y'all in the comments about this one right here. Now I need your help.